You work for a large retail organization and you guys are looking into the possibility of adding an SD-Wan solution. Maybe you have an MPLS today at all the sites, or maybe you're running a VPN, but either way you're thinking, hey, maybe we should be doing SD-Wan. But the problem is when you looked up SD-Wan and SD-Wan vendors, there were literally dozens of them, if not hundreds of them. And your question is, which ones should we be quoting and why? Which types of solutions are going to be the best fit for us? Well, I can tell you that all those solutions are not the same. They're definitely all different. And there are some specific features that really cater to a large retail organization, especially when it comes to point of sale software and credit card processing, things like that. There's some features that'll really help you out and really reduce the amount of problems IT has to deal with. So I'm going to talk about those features today. But before I get too far ahead of myself, if you'd like my recommendations, I mean, it's great to watch the video and everything. But if you'd like a shortcut, shoot me an email or give me a call and ask me my recommendations on the best SD-Wan solutions and vendors for your organization. I'll save you a ton of time and you'll end up making a better decision at the end of the day. And the nice thing is it's absolutely free. So more information on that at the end of the video. Also, if you're not quite ready for a recommendation yet and you want to just browse SD-Wan solutions, go to our website, AeroCominc.com. I guarantee you've never seen a website like this before. Go check it out. You can look up SD-Wan in the search bar, and then you can browse SD-Wan service providers by the features that you actually want. And you can read about the providers, you can watch videos on them, and if you'd like pricing on them, that's when you actually reach out and contact me. Or if you'd like just some more information or some recommendations on which vendors have a good reputation, which don't. So go check out our website. While you're there, leave a couple reviews. That'd be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring button on the video. That'll help our videos, or that'll help let YouTube know that our videos are good, and it'll get us out there to more IT professionals. Okay, so the first feature that you want to make sure that you have as a large retail organization when it comes to SD-Wan is bi-directional failover. So a lot of SD-Wan solutions out there, if you go take a look at the video I made a long time ago, don't judge, but the video I made on the different types of SD-Wan architecture, there's different types. With bidirectional failover, it's really important to have failover not just for your outbound internet traffic, but also your incoming internet traffic. And a lot of SD-Wan solutions out there only do failover for outbound internet traffic. Well, that doesn't help you out a whole lot, because for your point of sale software, you also need inbound, as well as credit card processing, you need inbound. By getting an SD-Wan solution that does failover for both outbound and inbound traffic, bi-directional, you're gonna make sure you have way more uptime when it comes to the point of sale software and credit card processing. And it's just overall better. That's something you want to make sure that you have. Another feature as a large retail organization that you want to make sure that you have with your SD-Wan solution is sase and or CASB. And what those are, I'll kind of put some notes here in the video as far as explaining what the acronyms mean. In essence, sase is adding security to the SD-Wan solution. So for all the different sites, right now, if you have firewalls at all the different sites, that's not ideal, I know, for the IT department. So at a lot of different retail organizations, you don't have someone technical at each site. So if there's a firewall issue or something needs to be rebooted, you don't really have someone there all the time that's going to be able to do those things. And with a sase solution, all the firewall, you could have like a UTM firewall, in the cloud. So all the controls of the firewall are cloud-based. So from IT, you can make changes to the firewall, send them down to all the different appliances, all the different SD-Wan appliances nationwide or worldwide, and you don't have to have any hands-on technical expertise on site. So it just makes a lot of sense. Also, CASB is taking it a step further. So not only having firewall in the cloud, like a UTM firewall in the cloud with sase, CASB is taking it a step further and having things like EDR. So endpoint detection and response or managed detection and response. Going further with security into detection and response, advisory services, that type of thing, that would be a CASB solution. So not only providing SD-WAN, not only providing firewall, but also packaging up intrusion detection and response into the package. So as many security things as you can. And the advantage there is pretty obvious. I mean, if you can find a provider that can do all those things, it's just vendor consolidation, right? As a large retail organization, you have hundreds of sites and you have a lot of different things going on. As many times as you can consolidate vendors, the better off you're going to be. Those are the two main features that you want to think about if you're a large retail organization looking at SD-WAN. Again, if you like my recommendations, I'll give you a shortcut. You don't have to do all this research online by yourself. Just go ahead and reach out and contact me. Shoot me an email, give me a call. I'm a broker for all the major SD-WAN service providers, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I know the entire landscape, I know all the players involved, and based on your company's requirements, I can give you some quick recommendations in terms of the best technology to quote and the best vendors to quote it. I'll also introduce you to the best salespeople to work with at those vendors that I've worked with my customers for years and I trust. And I'll also oversee the quoting process to make sure that you get the best pricing possible and you're not having to deal with the used car salesman approach with the different salespeople. So, and the nice thing is on top of all that, I don't charge you a dime for my broker service. So there's absolutely no excuse not to at least reach out and see what I have to say. The service providers pay my broker fee, so no excuse, just reach out. And if you're not quite ready for that, if you'd like to just browse SD-WAN service providers based on features and read about them, go to our website, aerocominc.com, and in the search bar, type in SD-WAN, and then from there, on the left-hand side, you can actually select different features that you're looking for SD-WAN, like the ones I mentioned today in the topic. So something to take a look at. And as always, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.